Hi there and welcome to your Wellness Wednesday. You're here with Chelsea Marie from chelseamariecoaching.com, and I'm so excited to be here with you this week as always. If you are here on the live, thank you so much for being here, and let me know that you're here. Post a comment down below. Let me know where you're at and what you're up to. And if you are joining me for the replay, thank you also for being here. I really appreciate everything that you guys bring. And also let me know, comment down below, let me know where you're at and also what you're up to. So this week, I am really excited to share some knowledge with you guys about this one specialty herb. It's known as Skullcap. So the reason why I really wanted to talk about it was because it does so much. And I find the one thing that so many people come to me for on a daily basis is because of stress and anxiety. And this is one herb that most people have never even heard about. And when they see it in health food stores, they just, they kind of skip over it because they don't know much about it. So I really just wanted to share some information. So when next time you are in a health food store or in a supplement store and you're looking for something to help you either with sleep or anxiety or just feeling nervous and just rattled up, you'll know some information and you can make a more confident decision when you're looking at other herbal options. So one thing I love about this is, as I mentioned, it does a whole wide variety of different things. It actually is an anti-inflammatory. It does amazing for arthritis. It also does a really good job at helping inflammation in the digestive tract and in our bowels, which most people don't really know about when it comes to this herb. It's also an amazing anti-oxidative. So when it comes to oxidation in our body, every single cell, when it comes to our mitochondria, every single time our body uses food and converts it to energy, every single function our body does releases oxidative stress. So we eat foods that are high in antioxidants like goji berries, blueberries, any kind of berries, green tea as a way to utilize the antioxidants to help to repair the damage. So this herb right here, Skullcap, actually has natural properties that do this. So you can use it as like a natural anti-aging remedy, but overall to help your body repair itself. It's also known as a wonderful antiviral. It does an amazing job with helping the body to fight off viruses. And then another thing that's really cool too is it's really good. It's really known as an anti-cancer agent. So it actually has chemical compounds in the actual plant that are toxic to cancerous cells in the body and that actually slow down the process of tumors that are growing in the body as well. But the one thing I really wanted to talk more about was how it's such an amazing nerve tonic. So one thing that make this really stand out as a nerve tonic is one, it actually releases endorphins. So endorphins is a hormone in our body that is released in our brain that work as a natural pain medication. So very similar to codeine, it just helps the body to feel less pain. So whether you are struggling with arthritis or inflammatory diseases that are causing you pain, it will help to bring down the inflammation, but also help to release those hormones to make you feel less of that pain. It actually helps to stabilize your mood. It overall makes you feel better because endorphins just simply, that hormone, like I said, it makes you feel more pleasure, but it also reduces the pain and it balances your mood. So it's really, really, really amazing in that sense, and that's why it does such an amazing job when it comes to stress and anxiety. And one thing that's also really unique about this is it contains compounds that are classified under neuro-troporestorative. So these are components that actually help the neurons in your body to repair themselves. This is something that pharmaceutical drugs will not do. So neurons are cells within your nervous system and in your body that simply send messages from one cell to the other. So when they're either stressed out or they're damaged, you could end up with a variety of different problems, whether it's twitching or whether it's muscle spasms, whether it's epilepsy or Alzheimer's. It really affects your body in a whole bunch of different ways. So those are two components that make this this nerve tonic, a really unique remedy. So there are two types of people who will typically want to take a look at Skullcap. There's type A and type B. So type A is someone who typically at a balance has a really fiery energy. Someone who's typically seen as like an alpha dog, someone who might have a tendency to, have more anger in them, a bit more jealousy, someone who will typically suffer with neck, but also lower back pains. And the reason for this is because this type of person has so much energy. They have a very fiery sense to their body, and by not being active enough, this sense of fieriness just really builds up in the body and creates a sense of anxiety. So that's type A. And then there's type B, who tends to be more that's like the sensitive type. So someone who's very sensitive, whether it's to loud noises, bigger crowds, light, so being at a party with a lot of people, or just being in the city, it really starts to overwhelm them, and they start to get stressed out and anxious in that sense. So these are two types of personalities that could really benefit with Skullcap. So if you feel that you are in one of these two categories, whether you have too much anger, too much jealousy, or maybe just too much fear and you're feeling, just really overtly sensitive, this could be something that you might want to look into. One thing that's actually really cool too is with the type A personality, when you tend to have too much anger in your body and too much of a sense of wanting to control things, this creates a sense of stagnant or build up energy in your liver. And this can create a very sluggish liver. It could create toxicity in your blood. It could, really offset your hormones in your body. So this, the Skullcap will help in two ways with that. It actually helps to reduce the stress and the anger, but it also helps the liver to detoxify itself. It actually supports the liver in releasing its own natural antioxidants, which support the liver in naturally detoxifying itself and cleansing itself. And actually, interesting enough too, also helps to increase blood circulation to the brain. So it's also really beneficial for anyone who struggles with ADHD or any type of like memory problems or just poor circulation. So if this is something that you feel that you might want to look into, I would highly recommend, maybe doing some more research. If you are on medication, if you do have seizures, if you do have problems that you know of, definitely talk to your doctor. If you are on medication, it might mean that you cannot take it because your medication and this will both release the hormones, endorphins and other hormones in your body as well. And it might create an overstimulation or an understimulation. So definitely check with your doctor. One of my favorite companies is Botanica. So they always have little brown bottles like this, typically with like a white label. So I don't know if you can really see it here. So I personally really love liquid tinctures. I find that they just kick in so much quicker than pills. You can drink it in a tea. A lot of people do a tea for bedtime. So keep in mind that if you are using it in the daytime for anxiety and stress, your dose will be very different from taking it at nighttime if you struggle with insomnia. And the one reason why I love this and I really started taking this was because, being a business owner, life gets easily very busy. So this is one of my remedies to really, recommend to people who either are running a business, running a family household, and they're really struggling to find that balance between their family, their work, and themselves, and they really start to get too much anxiety going on. And when you go to bed at nighttime, it's so easy to have so much on your mind and really having a hard time quieting your mind so you can fall asleep. So just a little bit of Skullcap before you go to bed will really help to shut off your mind, bring you down a notch, just kind of mellow your mood and give you a really nice deep sleep. Those kind of sleeps where you don't wake up from little slight noises and movements. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know, comment down below if you've ever taken Skullcap. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate. I will always reply back to you as soon as I can. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. Have an amazing rest of your week, and I'll be back next Wednesday. Bye.